Right, within each corresponding label element and immediately after the input element, add a space and add the following text. So remember, so you can put it there. Right, hold on, it says within each corresponding element and immediately after the input element. So in there.
The more time that I spent with
Personal.
Christopher Love in the interrogation room, he kept giving me bits and pieces of information. But after interviewing him all night, I just didn't have what I needed yet. So we were having a meeting with the district attorney about how much evidence we had in the case and whether we had enough to charge him yet.
And there again.
During that meeting,
Business.
Police Department Special Agent Dan
Two ends.
Carson and his canine, Titan, were giving a demonstration to other officers.
Our dogs are trained to go out and search for explosive odor. While they search for explosive odor, they're able to find firearms, shell casings, firearms parts, projectiles, those types of things at crime scenes as well. That morning, we had set up a small demonstration where I asked the officer to hide one of his firearm magazines in the grassy area or in the bushes. I also had set some spent shell casings out as well. And Titan, when I gave him the command, went out and was able to find those shell casings as well as the officer's magazine.
Scott Sayers was one of the detectives in the audience and thought this could maybe help the homicide case.
After the demonstration was over, I introduced myself to him. Myself and another senior detective, we were both aware that Eric had a potential suspect in custody, and there was his vehicle that was being searched out of the Dallas Auto Pound.
Yeah, but that would do.
An interesting
You only want one radio input to be selectable at a time. However, the form does not know the radio inputs are related to the later radio inputs. Give them the same name attribute with a value of account type. Now it's normal to select both radio inputs at the same time. So, in here, name equals
I noticed something peculiar.
account
Titan would
type.
consistently go to the center console, like kind of where the ashtray is, and he would smell from the center console up to the lip of where the convertible meets. You can see where it's almost like he's following with his nose a scent. He signaled to Dan once that he found something.
At that time, the detectives yelled at me and said, "Hey,
you should give the second reader button name attribute the value of account type."
And I said, "Yes, calm down."
Well, that would help if I spelled it right.
I brought him back around to the
Yes, yabba dabba do. Follow the accessibility best practices by linking the input elements and the label elements in the setting field set. Use personal account and business account terms and conditions as the values for the respective ID attributes.
I said, "You can tell as
Follow
I
the
can tell,
accessible.
there's nothing on the dashboard." I said, "I don't know what he alerted to. There's 19,000
Second field
combinations
set.
that he can alert to. I don't know what's there. But you're the one with the search warrant. If you're going to search, I would start right here."
Dan's packing up his dog, and they're fixing to leave, and I just decided to check underneath a hidden space underneath the center console. I saw that there was plastic that you could pull up to look underneath where the dog was smelling, and when I did that, I saw the butt of the gun.
He goes, "You have no idea what case this is, do you?" And I said, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And he goes, "This is possibly the gun that killed the female Dallas dentist." And I was
Second field set.
I tried to call Eric.
Use personal account.
He didn't pick up, so I kept texting him. We found a gun, we found a gun, we found a gun, and I believe he said he got up out of the meeting and walked out and called me. He was excited. I said we're going to get it to the lab so that they can test it immediately and see if it's the gun that was involved in it.
The weapon was a .40 caliber Smith & Wesson pistol.
We did not have DNA on the gun, but whenever a shell casing is fired out of a gun, it leaves certain markings on that shell casing, and we were able to compare the shell casings off of a testified